All right, Mankeys, so we are back for another week on the field. Today, we are going up against a familiar foe, the Pirattatas, coached by Old Man Tup. Now, we did win against this team 2 weeks ago, but I am not going to, and I don't want you guys to either, underestimate our opponent. We had some pretty crucial plays last time we faced up against this team, and I don't think they're going to be as easy. I just don't think it's going to be as simple. However, I have to admit, I do think that as a team and a coach together, we brought exactly what we needed to bring last time, and I will be bringing the exact same players with the exact same movesets. I'm talking about a Haze Milotic, a Gunk Shotting Ambipom, a Swords Dancing Scizor, which I hope to get off this time around. Still rocking the superpower for the Heatran. I am expecting this time that my opponent will bring the Mamoswine, but we got Bullet Punch, so I'm not too concerned. I just want to go onto the field and I want to play smart. I want to play safe. Making the middle ground plays each time is what I want to do. A prediction here and there to sway in our favor, but I don't want to throw away our 4-1 lead right now. There have been opportunities for us to creep up in this league, and I don't want to throw them away. So let's go on the field today and give it all we've got. Let's go, Mankeys! What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back for another week of the GBA Global Battle Association. This is week number 6. We are currently sitting at 4 wins, 1 loss, and we're going up against Tup yet again, the coach of the Pirattatas from Pittsburgh. We're going to show you our team. We're going to go over it so that I know what I'm doing here. But we're bringing actually the same exact team we had last time. I feel as though we prepared well enough last time. And we see that we have a Choice Scarf Gazelle with U-Turn Knockoff Zen Headbutt. We have a Leftovers Regirock with Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. We have a Swords Dancing, Bullet Punching, Superpowering, Knock-Offing Octavius, Juliet with Recover, Scald, Ice Beam, and Haze, especially since that Aromatisse did want to set up on us last time. I do want the Haze desperately. We can see this thing is pretty bulky on both ends, both special and physical, but it is our physically defensive wall. It's not specially defensive, so we got to remember that. I mean, it's fat, but it's not invested. So we're going to see new guy back again, not so new anymore, with max speed, life orb, fake out, U-turn, low kick, and gunk shot because it worked so well for us last time. And Hercule, mock punch, drain punch, knock off, and poison jab. I really think that bringing the same mons, it could bite you in the butt. It definitely could. But of course, Tup, I wish you the best of luck. Have fun. Let's have a clean, hacksless match. I'm going to take a picture of my opponent's team. We're going to see exactly what Tup decided to bring this time around. I'm kind of expecting the Mamoswine. Oh, we do see the Mamoswine. We see almost an entirely different team. And we see Crobat, Slowking, Heatran, Hitmontop, Salamence, and gosh darn Mamoswine. So no Mega on my opponent's team. No Mega. Good to know. Good to know. Common weaknesses. Let's identify win conditions here. He's got Hitmontop, which is going to be rocking the Rapid Spin. I can see him leading Mamoswine. Hitmontop was a really good thing for him to bring. Crobat's still scary. Intimidating Salamence is scary considering our team is mostly physical. Actually, almost entirely physical. So we got to get rid of that Salamence with Juliet. We don't have competitive. I kind of want to lead with Juliet, because Juliet hits a lot of my opponent's team really, really hard, except for the Slowking. Everything else, and the Hitmontop. Everything else gets hurt a lot by Juliet. So we kind of want to conserve that. I do sort of want to get the rocks up to put some pressure on my opponent, but don't know. I just don't know. No, we don't have Ice Punch for Salamence, so we have to remember that. I think I'm gonna lead. Man, this just got so real so fast. I'm gonna lead Cody. I'm gonna lead with my Choice Scarfer. Interested to see what he leads with. This is gonna be the match. I'm not. This team is really interesting. He's got 2.1 weak to rocks though, so getting Stealth Rocks up should be semi-priority. Could have led with Regirock, but I think that's obvious, so he's probably going to lead with Hitmontop. Hitmontop! I love it. I love it. Hitmontop. So we have Cody here. We do threaten him a bit. I know we're going to see a fake out here. I almost don't even want Cody taking any damage. He's gonna run fake out Rapid Spin? Do I think that? Do I think fake out Rapid Spin? Or do I just U-turn? I mean, does Cody really want to take a... I mean, fake out... Well, it's Technician boosted. We're going to hard switch out into Regirock here. It is our obviously physically defensive wall. We will resist the normal type stab. If he does go for a fighting type move, then good on him. And he's making big plays early on to try to make sure he snags a W. However, I think that we should be okay by just going out into Regirock. This is turn one. This is turn one. And Tup is making sure that he does not make the wrong play. If he does actually, I mean, the way that he's thinking, it makes me think he is going to switch out, which is a little unfortunate for me because I could have got a U-turn off and hit something semi-hard. Definitely. He's going to actually go for the Toxic. So huge turn there. No sort of gosh darn, no sort of anything. I kind of want to T-Wave and just get speed control up, but I think I want to force... I can take a close combat from this thing easily. How easily, though? Oh my gosh, if I was in with Juliet... Well, I don't want to get Toxic on my Juliet, that's for sure. I think I'm going to T-Wave. I'm going to get Stealth Rocks up. I'm going to get the Rocks up. He's going to close combat just straight up. We could have actually EQ'd here. Well, we can see that close combat does a huge amount of damage. Absolutely monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. We're going to get our Rocks up. So I do think we are going to be forcing the Rapid Spin. I can't see him going for another attack. And EQ on a Hitmontop is going to do a lot of damage. It's not stab, but I'm going to make a pretty risky play here. Make a pretty risky play. And I'm going to EQ. I really do expect a Rapid Spin. And I probably should have EQ'd last turn, but look at what Hitmontop dances. Hitmontop dances. I don't think I'm playing this very well right now, but I think we can come back. We can come back from it. We can come back from it. I think that our Azelf is going to be key to winning. I can't see him switching out into Crobat or Salamence. I just can't. Not with the rocks. He is just going to CC again. Wow. That's going to take us out. We live on 15, and with a double defense drop, EQ is going to take out the Hitmontop. I would be shocked if Regirock can't come through with a KO here. I would be shocked. Oh my gosh, you can't come through with a KO here. Wow. All right, I'm overestimating Regirock way too much right now. That's -2 defense. -2 defense, mind you. And it just doesn't matter. Shots fired is going to go down to the Toxic, so Hitmontop does pick up a KO there, right there, gets the KO. I apologize, big boy, man. I really thought you were better than that. However, now that we're in this situation, I think new guy comes out. We outspeed, he can't fake out. I mean, no matter what, Crobat, if Crobat's the one with the Defog, then so be it. If Hitmontop has Rapid Spin, so be it. I think either way, fake out is the play to make. I'll take the Life Orb Recoil every day of the week. I will take it. I do have U-turn if the Slowking wants to peer through. New guy, I still think new guy puts in a lot of work. Now, granted, he didn't bring any fairies, so the Gunk Shot is kind of pointless along with the Poison Jab. He is going to withdraw, and we are going to see Blue Collar, the Slowking. Ladies and gentlemen, Blue Collar is going to take a fake out here. I'm curious to see if it is, okay, wow, that does a lot. That does a lot. So completely comfortable, completely free to just go for the U-turn. No reason not to. It is going to hurt someone at any point. Even if he decides to go back onto Hitmontop, I have a plan. So he's going to withdraw, get the Regenerator up. It's just to take the fake out. I like that, Tup. I like it. And here comes Hitmontop to intimidate and actually take a little bit of stealth rock damage, but now I'm unfortunately forced to go out into most likely a Zelf. I want to say a Zelf. I think a low kick could have done the trick. Low kick would have been kind of nice. We can either go into Scizor and Bullet Punch, which should do the job. Let me look at his team really quick. Well, he's got another Intimidator in Salamence. I can't set up with Scizor until the Heat Train is gone. I didn't bring webs, and I can't paralyze the Heat Train anymore, so I can't really go into Scizor comfortably. Although I think Bullet Punch does take him out. I think Bullet Punch will pretty easily take him out. I'm not entirely sure. Scizor Mega, Defensive Swords Dance, Hitmontop. Well, we saw how bulky he is. after the Bullet Punch is not going to do the trick. All right, so we're forced to go into Clouded, I think. We're forced to go into Clouded. And you know what? If he goes out, the Slowking pivot is going to be huge for my opponent. Absolutely huge. Being able to just go into that whenever he wants. I pretty much have to Zen Headbutt. I can't risk these rock with Crobat and Salamence. I can't risk him potentially getting the Rapid Spin off. If it's Rapid Spin, we still don't know. It could be the Crobat Defog. But any switch in is bad. Any switch, well, he's got Heatran and Slowking, which are both really, really, really terrible switch-ins for us. Slowking specifically would be really bad. Heatran would be pretty darn terrible too, actually. But especially since Heatran switching will give him the opportunity to set his rocks up. We're wearing the shirt, but it feels like I'm not right now. Playing too slow. I don't know if I'm playing sloppy, but I think my opponent just prepared. Tup prepared very, very well. I think he prepared for me to bring the same team, and that's exactly what I did. So huge call on his part. And the reason why I did it is I just felt like we planned for everything on his team. I just don't really remember Slowking. So we're gonna get the Zen Headbutt off, and it should take him out. It's Stab and Max Attack, so he's not gonna get his Rapid Spin off. Hitmontop is gonna go down, thankfully. So we're gonna keep these rocks here for at least a little while longer. And that's if the Crobat doesn't have to fog, then we are in really good shape because we're gonna get Salamence can only come in all of 2 or 3 times. Gets outsped by Azelf. I actually think Zen Headbutt, well, not after an Intimidate. It won't one-shot, but he's gonna go into Freight Train the gosh darn Heatran. So I'm sure he's gonna get his own rocks up now. I would not be surprised. And I think my best switch in is actually the Juliet. Juliet is the switch in to make. Now Juliet, like I said, Hitmontop is gone. I just have to get rid of Slowking, and Slowking is physically defensive. I thought Slowking was actually specially defensive. I feel like it is, because it didn't take that fake out all that well. But we are definitely gonna go right out into the Salamence, the Milotic. If my opponent wants to predict that, so be it. But I think with Hitmontop gone, if the rocks get to stay and Crobat and Salamence both take 75%, and Milotic is just, nothing's gonna OHKO Milotic, ever. So, and nothing on his team, the only thing he wants to take a Scald. He's gonna withdraw Freight, he's gonna double switch. I'm guessing Slowking? Big Bird goes out into Big Bird the Crobat. So this might be the turn that he does get his Defog off. I'm obviously just gonna straight up go for the Ice Beam. If he has something for Juliet, and this is what if I'm playing right into his hand, then so be it, but I am physically defensive, so the Crobat is not gonna be able to one-shot me. If he decides to, I don't know what he's gonna do here. I think he mispredicted on that switch, I think. But I had to go into Juliet. I don't know who else he would have thought I would go on to. Possibly the Ambipom, but he's gonna withdraw Big Bird, so that's a regretted switch that he just made. Goes out into Blue Collar, who of course is gonna take this Ice Beam like a champion, like anything but a champion. And this Slowking is going to be a huge issue for us. It is going to be a huge issue for us. I kind of wanna let him set up and then haze him out, because I don't really want to switch in anything on this thing. I really don't. I'm gonna just go for a Scald. I don't want to switch in anything on a Slowking, because it can have Thunderbolt, it can have Flamethrower for Scizor, it can have so many things that I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. So Juliet, you're gonna do the most work in this match, I feel like. Haven't seen the Mamoswine yet. Potential choice Scarfer, definitely. But Azelf will outspeed. Azelf will 100% outspeed the Mamoswine in every universe. So, Blue Collar, I like that nickname. Blue Collar, the female Slowking. She is working hard. Blue Collar worker. Oh, look at the eyes. Oh, they're peering. They're peering. You see the eyes in the back. See, it's like, and it's just like a lady to have eyes in the back of their head, always seeing what their men are doing. Always seeing, or going for your Scald. This one stabs, so it'll do a little bit more than the last one. And we're gonna see no burn. We're gonna see a Psy Shock to hit me on the physical side, but I'm okay with that, because like I said, oh, that is my air conditioning turning on. I really hope you guys can't hear that. That is unfortunate. I hope this will be a test, because if you guys can't hear it, then I can actually have my AC on while I'm commentating, which is a huge help. I'm just gonna Scald again. I guess we're gonna see a Thunderbolt here. I don't think he's gonna Psy Shock again, or we're gonna see a Slack Off. Sunny Day. Yo, I'm excited. Sunny Day Slowking, ladies and gentlemen. Sunny Day Slowking. Sunny Day Psyshock. I'm guaranteeing Flamethrower, especially with a sunny day. I'm just gonna Scald again. I think that my opponent did what he wanted to do with the Slowking, and he's gonna switch out now. There we go, he's gonna switch out, and I guess into the Salamence. Freight, you're gonna go out into Freight because the sun is up, but I think Scald should still do an okay amount, even with the sun. Then again, Freight is really specially defensive, really, really fat. Yeah, it's not gonna do as much as I want it to. This is when I wish I had HP Ground right now, but it looks like I still break a sub if he wants to. I don't know. I can't switch. I really can't switch. This is the best thing I have on my team to take a fire type move regardless. I think Juliet is just gonna. Yo, top! Solar Beam Heatran, let's go! Solar Beam Heatran, let's go! I'm ecstatic right now. I'm ecstatic. As I bet Tup is. I'm ecstatic right now. Do you think I care? Wow. You know, that really stinks for me. Because like I said, this Milotic was crucial, and my opponent knew that when he planned. Oh, I'm so excited to be featuring this match. He knew that. All right, well, I think our next best play is to just, I'm gonna preserve Juliet just a little while. Is there any point? Is there anything that, Juliet can recover up against a Slowking? No, because Psyshock will take me out. Juliet's gone. Juliet's gone, we're gonna have to work without her. We're gonna have to work without her. I'm gonna hit recover, but we're gonna have to work without her. Now, of course, the mind games can happen when he might think of switching in my Scizor to take the Solar Beam, but I think even if he goes for Lava Plume in the sun, it'll still take me out, but he is in fact gonna go for the Solar Beam. I'm just gonna give it to him because that is fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. I cannot be mad even in the slightest. Sunny Day Slowking into Solar Beam Heatran, ladies and gentlemen. That is awesome. So Heatran is 100% just gonna go down here. I think New Guy is the best thing that we can do because we can just fake out. That's more Life Orb Recoil that we just don't need. I could actually go out into, I think, now it'd be a pretty big blunder if U-turn doesn't take Heatran out. It'd be a pretty big blunder if I go out into a Zelf and it does not take Heatran out. It's too risky. It's way too risky. Conkeldurr does not have what I needed to have. You know what? I think can't go into Conkeldurr. We have to go into New Guy. Yeah, I have to go into New Guy. This is a bad spot for us. We're in a very bad spot right now. Absolutely terrible. Really loved seeing the Solar Beam though. I cannot even be a little salty. I'm just gonna. I almost want to low kick, but there's literally no benefit to low kicking. If I knew for a fact that U-turn from a Zelf would have taken him out, I guess I could have sat there and ran the calcs and hoped that everything was right, but it just wasn't worth the risk. It's ×4 resisted. I know it's base 60, but it's not stab, it's not boosted. I don't know, it's just not worth it. I'm sure it would have, but it's not worth it. So my opponent's in a very optimal position here. He gets to switch in whatever he wants, Goes out into Big Bird again. Big Bird, who is in fact faster than Ambipom. And I think Ambipom is completely necessary with the fake out, so I am going to have to kind of sack something else off. With Heatran gone, I think that Octavius is semi-win condition, so we're going to keep Octavius. Hercule's also really, really good. I think Cody can actually get bopped. Is there a chance that he's gonna go for the defog? Yes, there's a very strong chance, but I think even if he does and we go out into Cody, then Cody can knock off everything on my opponent's team. Who's more important, New Guy or Cody? Actually, I'm starting to think that the fake out's not what I need and I just need that Choice Scarf speed. I don't have anything to touch this Crobat anyway. You know what? I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna let New Guy go down. Goes for the Heat Wave. Heat Wave Crobat, special Crobat, so I eat my words, but I'm really glad I got to go ahead and see that. I had no chance. I was never going to switch into Scizor because Brave Bird still does a decent amount to a Crobat. That's why I was saying he's my win condition, so I really don't want to switch out into Scizor. But there's some really, really cool moves that we've seen so far from Tup. With that, though, we can pretty much go out into Cody, and Knockoff is the move to click. Oh yeah, Cody's definitely necessary. Dude, I got Ice Punch on Cody. So 100% necessary. Glad that I did not switch in on the Heat Wave, although Cody could have, Clouded could have taken it. Clouded could have taken that Heat Wave. But I think the knockoffs, any switching he does, I think that Big Bird also goes down to knockoff, max attack knockoff. It's gonna just gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. So this was a really, really, I mean, it's not over yet, but it was, so far, I've loved what I've seen from Tup. Super cool. Super, super cool. Solar Beam Heatran. Shoot, man. Shoot. I love it. Knockoff is going to come through, and I believe it'll take Big Bird out as it does, and Cody walks away with a KO so far. It's the Heat Rock. So you had Sunny Day too? Oh my goodness, he was about to try to set up a Sunny Day. He does not like my Scizor or my Milotic. Sunny Day really takes care of like two really big things on my team. And then if I brought Superior, I did not want to bring Superior. I'm glad I didn't. Crobat, Heatran, and Salamence all say Superior. So really no reason. No reason whatsoever. Dozer is gonna come out. Oh, is it gonna get an Intimidate off or is it Moxie? It's not Moxie, so it's it's not Intimidate, so it's Moxie. Now, I think we're in a situation where we just have to click Knockoff. Because we can't switch out for the Ice Punch. Oh man, had I Ice Punch, we would have evaded that. All right, and Hercule has Knockoff as well for the Slowking, so I don't gotta worry. Yeah, I'm gonna Knockoff. I can't risk the D-Dance. I just have to knock off, and it's going to do a huge amount. We're gonna see Dragon Fang, so just straight up, oh! I'm sorry, Tup. I'm sorry. I mean, the Dragon Fang was gone, so the Draco Meteor, but the Draco Meteor still might have KO'd. I'm guessing that means that this is a mixed Mence. And didn't want to go for Life Orb. Because of residual damage. Wow. Knockoff's gonna take him out. I'm pretty sure Draco would have finished off Zelf. Ah, man, I hate that. I hate that. All I ask for is no. Draco Meteor has an 18% chance to Oko my Zelf, so 18% chance. But still, it's an 18% chance. So this Mamoswine could have knockoff. I'm pretty confident this thing is scarfed in some fashion, or I should say choiced in some fashion, but probably scarfed, considering how long he waited to use it, and we haven't seen a scarf on any other Mon, and I used to love Scarf John. But I think knockoff won't be enough to take it out, I don't think. But I'm not too worried because Conkeldurr actually cleans up the rest of this match regardless. So knockoff, gonna knock off the Life Orb, and we're gonna see a Stone Edge come through. Not stab, no Life Orb boost. It's a crit though, definitely it's a crit. And I kind of want to preserve the 4-0. I just don't know if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Because it's the GBA, so is it worth it? I think it's worth it because it's the GBA. I'm gonna switch out into Scizor. I'm expecting Ice Shard here. If it's HP Fire, he got me good. But there's the Ice Shard, okay. And I usually don't do this in matches, but it is the GBA, and a lot of the guys in the power rankings want to see me preserve my score a bit better. So we're gonna go for the Bullet Punch here. And that, oh, he's gonna withdraw. Wow, I could have Swords Danced. Could have Swords Danced. So we're gonna see Blue Collar come in. I don't, now we might lose our Scizor anyway. We're not even gonna have our 3-0. I should have just expected the gosh darn switch. I mean, I'm hoping, we'll see what this Bullet Punch does. I think he's specially defensive, so knockoff should still take him out. And Slowking's not fast enough to outspeed, so I'm gonna go ahead and say knockoff will win us the game. But there was some really wicked stuff from Tub. Really cool stuff. Blue Collar is going to go down to the knockoff, and we're going to preserve a 4-0 for this week in the GBA. The Mankeys. I know it's not over just yet, but if we do win this, we're going to be sitting at 5 wins, 1 loss. One of the best records, I think, in the GBA, but I know our differential isn't too hot. But I think that's okay. I think I'm here for the cup, not for the differential. And we are going to go ahead and pick up the rest of this KO. I'll pick up the rest of this game with the bullet punch. So I'm excited because we're getting closer and closer to the end of the season, which means closer and closer to playoffs. And if you're not rocking your New York Mankeys gear every week, I don't know what you're doing. You're doing it wrong. Link is in the description. Top, thank you. Good game, man. Good luck in the rest of the season. I know that we're in the same division, so it's tough, but I love you, man. Your moves were awesome. I loved the Solar Beam Heat Trend. Absolutely loved it. So freaking cool. But I'm gonna get the heck out of here. If you enjoyed, please show the Mankeys some support by touching that thumbs up down below. It really does need your touch. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.